tree stump here. Or more. Okay, we've had a bit of a disaster. One of the conveyor belts has stopped and yeah, we're going to have to go out there and sort it out, but yeah, conveyor belt stopped, not working no more, not good. Alright, we go check it out. We get out the machine. Ooh, bloody hell, what a day. Okay. Yeah, next one's working. We've got two going. Plus you've got a bit of shit underneath the edge. It gets underneath there and you can't, and it doesn't work properly. But we'll clear it up, we're all good. Okay, well today we've dug a fair bit out. We've had the automatic level in here, just trying to get the heights right. The plan is now, which we'll go back to what the plan is, I've got to try and rip this massive tree root out. It's like a tree that's sort of 3 feet in diameter, this tree root that we've got to try and get out. It's growing inside the church, so if I can get that in one piece, I might even put that on display as this is what was growing in the church. So not too much more dirt coming out, a bit, but probably won't get it all done today. It's surprising how long it takes to do. We've got the generator working out here and it's doing its job. Wayne's been out here, Wayne Spicer, and he's going to put the power on for us. Cost about $2 should be good. Had a couple of stonemasons out and that's all looking pretty good, sort of 50, 45 an hour, something like that. Now just to sort of give a bit of perspective, what we're going to try and do is we've got enough height between the floor and the underside of those windows, which is about 2.2 metres, oh sorry, to the top side of those sills, about 2.2 metres, and we're thinking that by the time we put a slab and floor back in, we'll have about 7 foot of head height between the underside floor and the underside of the joist that might form the second floor. And the idea is that we'll have that so that we can look out these windows, because at the moment, as you can see, in relation to that scaffold and in relation to that bobcat, these windows are 8 feet off the ground, so even me at 6'4", I can't see out them. So we're thinking that we're going to go with, if I'm standing here and my hand's up there, that means that that window sill to there is over 8 foot high. By the time we put 200 mil of slab and floor back in, it'll still be 2.2 high. So we'll have a 7 foot floor area under here. Hopefully the council will let me do it. And we'll be able to have a floor up at that height, up there on those windows, on the sill. And then under here will be accommodation stuff, and then everything above that will be like a great, I don't know, lounge room area or whatever that'll allow you to look out these windows. So just to give you an idea of the view, I'll try and stretch up and give you a look, but it's a beautiful sandstone escarpment out through that window that you get to see, plus the river, so I think we're going to try and take advantage of it. So here you're down at floor level, and you look out that window and you just get all of that beautiful. Plus we'll have rid of those trees by then. There's an awesome sandstone escarpment on the other side, and all the way down to the McDonald River. So that should be a nicer look than what we've got now. And plus we end up with a 3-storey church. So yeah, we'll give it a try. Has Phil got that one going yet? Yes, genius. Well done, Phil. Nearly going. We've got rocks and shit stuck under it, so once it gets that cleared, we'll have all 3 conveyor belts going again. Okay, this bloody little excavator, this little bobcat is fantastic. It's only small, just fits in the door, so it's only about 950 a metre wide. Bloody great machine. Really hammers for a little machine. It's not like nothing like a dingo, they're useless, but this thing is really good. We've got our scaffold set up, we've got our timber plates on there, bracing the actual conveyor belt onto this structure here so that it can't fall over. All good? Hey Phil, maybe turn it off so you can rake the rocks out from underneath it. Yeah, so that's the deal. It's like, well, maybe not. We're thinking maybe not even of putting this window back together, just having it as a continuous arch. Don't put the 3 separate Lancelot windows in, and then out through there. That'll be where you walk out to the kitchen or the modern areas. So this whole church will still maintain just that sort of Spartan, minimalistic kind of look on this mezzanine floor that we create, and then out through there will be the more modern area, which will be, you know, kitchen, bar area, some fancy areas. Oh, is that a nail? Oh, am I lucky? I just found a nail. Yeah, plenty of them out here. Yeah, some poor convict made that. Anyhow, we're getting back into it. We'll dig some more of this dirt out. We've got to get rid of that stump. We've got a bit more to do. In reality, probably have one more day with this little bobcat, and then we'll get the last of this out as well, and we'll be ready for Tony DeJoy and his good friends to come out here and put a slab in. But that's the look. We're just thinking of going up with a floor above this dirt level up to the underside of those windows, so we better keep digging. Alright, back into it. Okay, we're about to leave. Phil and I have done another massive day's work. All inside the church, pretty well dug out. All looking nice. And there's our whole system. We basically carry the conveyor belts on the trailer with the bobcat and everything all strapped on, so we're about to go. So that all looks pretty solid. I don't think that'll go anywhere with a bit of luck. Alright, we're off. Another big day's work. Well done, Phil. Okay, we're out of here. Okay, we're finally back at the church working. Okay, it's been a long haul getting out of our friends at the council, but we've got Steve doing on the job, and he's doing some tree lopping. Nice job, Steve. Yeah, so the church is looking unreal. I was in here yesterday, we didn't have the right video player, we used the phone to get a bit of footage, but Steve ended up, what's he done? Steve ended up building a little bit of a rock wall for us along there with some rocks that were in that area up the top around the church that we needed to flatten out, so we got to the flat area. We'll just go up for a quick look up there. But just clearing all this scrub and shit that's all around where these trees are just looks so much better. I spoke to Brian McCabe, and he's happy for us to have moved all these black wattles that were all just scrappy along here, leave the big trees and those deciduous ones, and the cemetery's looking a bit clearer, and we've got to get rid of that big tree down the back with the 2 dead pieces on it. But that'll be tomorrow. Couldn't get a chainsaw today. Steve's going to move this pile, so it's really starting to clear up here. It makes the church look, if anything, even bigger. But great operator, young Steve Toohey, highly recommended. Okay, so we go up into here where we've been clearing up. So we flattened off this area to create a bit more of a level platform, and in digging around we found a heap of floaters that were just in that dirt. Ended up building a bit of a wall just to give us a tiered off section, and we'll probably build another one in there. Create 2 tiers rather than have one really high wall, which looks a bit silly. 2 nice tiers of 2 levelled off areas. And we basically went off the existing rock. That's the existing rock platform there, and we sort of filled in the gaps. Just hope my friends at the council don't have a problem. Did originally have a retaining wall on the plan, but they wanted to know what it was made out of and every other little aspect of it, and at the time it seemed too hard, but it was probably easier just to say it will be stone, and I wouldn't be worried now as to whether they're going to have a problem with it. But had to be done, so we'll have to use our charm and persuasion to re-amend our DA to allow that to go through. Okay, all good. Stevo's doing a big clean up here, and as you can see from the top, it looks so much clearer down out onto the grass and over towards the cemetery. So yeah, day one after 7 months getting it out of council. About 300 days to go. Alright, we're into it. Back, second day again. Steve's dug a heap of big rocks out of over there where we cleared a lot of trees out, and in digging them all out he's started doing our second retaining wall, just so that we can have another level area just above this leveled off area here where we did the retaining wall yesterday, which looks pretty nice. So as you can see, he's a bit of a master when it comes to placing rocks, and we'll have a rock wall built a lot right along here in a couple of hours, I'm guessing. He's that quick at it. Yeah, beautiful glorious day out here, and we're having an absolute ball. Pushed a few trees over, and Steve the maestro is laying in another one of his perfectly placed sandstone blocks. Oh yeah. Thumbs up, Steve.
Every rock has its place.
Yeah, every rock has its place, yes. Yeah, he's a genius with the rocks, very good. Alright, we'll get back when we've done a little more and we'll see what this all looks like at the end. Been digging out, lying around under trees and all on the ground. Just been finding bits so we can build our brick wall, our rock wall. So I don't know what I was worried about trying to find stone. There's miles of it, so yeah, that's probably 2 tonne or maybe a tonne. Go for the stairs. Yeah, so we're finding plenty of rock. Glad I didn't bother trying to get all that rock from Strathfield. There's miles of it here. We're probably been nearly halfway along that wall that we were doing earlier today, so we've got all this one done. So we have 2 tiered sections of flat area in front of the church. Looks beautiful. Yeah, alright, back to it.